Hello friends, welcome to JQuery tutorial. In this sub-series, we are going to learn about JQuery tab control. So in the past few sub-series, we discussed about the basic JQuery UI control. Now we will look into one of the complex UI control, and here in this sub-series, we will concentrate on creating the tabs using the JQueryUI and JavaScript. So the widget name is tab widget. Tab widget displays a collection of tabs, usually in the top portion of the widget. Right? We know about the tab. Tab can have multiple pages, and the pages are denoted by tab, and usually the tabs will be displayed in the top side of the widget. This jQuery tab widget packs the tabs horizontally side by side from left to right. The container with a list of elements can be associated to a single tab. Right? Here we are talking about the container and list of elements. List of elements in the sense here we can form the list of elements using the HTML or even by using the other jQuery widgets. So this group of widgets together forms the container, and that container can be associated to a single tab. So when user clicks the tab, the container elements will be displayed, or it will get visible. Except the currently selected tab, all other tabs sets the display none CSS style. So that's the underhood of how the tab widget works in JQuery UI. So here the JQuery UI makes use of the display CSS property, and it sets the all other containers display to none, so that currently selected tab and its elements will get displayed. So now let's look at the example. The div #tabx container is enclosing all the elements of the tab widget. Here, if you see, we have a body. Inside the body, we have tab ex. Right here, we are denoting this div with ID tab ex. So any div element having the ID tab ex. So that's how here we are denoting it. So this is the container which is enclosing all the elements for the tab widget. And if you see, this is simple HTML. Inside the body, we are opening the div tag and we gave the ID tab ex. Tabs are formed using the UL and LI tag. Right? These are all simple HTML tags. It has a link anchor to display the tab content. So if you see here, we have the unordered list, and we have 3 list elements in this example, right? And here we have the anchor hyperlink reference, and we have the anchors here. TC1, TC2, TC3, that's the hyperlink reference link we gave, and this is the name for the tab. First tab, second tab, and third tab. So we have list element enclosed inside the unordered list, and then we are placing the tab name here. So if you see, this is how we are forming the HTML, and runtime. And at runtime, jQuery will convert these as tab names or tabs. So we haven't yet talked about the content. We just created the tabs with name, right? Using the LI. So link target example div ID equal to TC1 acts as the content for the tab. Right? That means now we are going to form the tab content. We just formed the tab name, And here, if you see, we formed the content. Here div id equal to tc1, and this tc1 is linking here, right, through hyperlink reference. At runtime, what happens here? I'm going to display just one tab, and tab name, if you see, first tab. So this is how the tab runs, and this is second tab, third tab, it goes like this. And the content for this first tab is defined through this hyperlink reference. Here we have href tc1, right, and here we specify the id tc1. This is hash tc1, right? So it's simply an internal document reference, and we have a hyperlink, and when you click this hyperlink or the first tab, it reveals the content, and the content is specified here. So this is content for the first tab. Likewise, we are defining the tab content for other three tabs, right? This is just HTML only. By looking at HTML, you can see that this is a unordered list and with some internal document reference. But at runtime, using JQuery, we will turn this entire content into the tab widget. The tabs method will create the tabs and display it. And if you see, here is our JavaScript code. You may be well aware of this syntax by now. And inside, if you see, we are making call to tabs method, and we are calling this and the selector tab ex. So here is the tab ex, and div tag is starting here and it is ending here. So using this entire content, right? So that's what here we are selecting the tab. Here we specify using the tab ex id. This is the div tag, and from that the DOM element, we are making call to the tabs method. So this will create the tabs and display that to the user. Since this method depends on the creation of UL and div tag, we use the document ready to ensure DOM tree is ready, right? Document ready. Right, from the start of the course itself, we talked about this document ready. You may be well aware of this function by now. The handler function, document ready. This is the handler function. When you are inside the handler function, it means that all the contents are ready, right? Since this method, this tabs method, depends on the creation of UL and div tags for the content, we use the document ready to ensure DOM tree is ready. Now it's demo time. We will look at the demo. All right, now we will create our new example. So this is our new example. We copy pasted from our previous examples created, and we changed the hyperlinks here. So here inside the body, we will change the content for the tab, right? We just displayed the div tag, right? Or we placed the div tag, which will provide a list of elements required for creating the tab, right? This was already explained in the theory part. Then here inside the $document ready JavaScript, right? This is the $document ready. We already have the script, and now we simply we simply create the tab using the ID, right? $tabx. So here we specify the DOM tree tabx, and then we make call to tabs. All right, our example is ready, and if you see, the content of the tabs are, this is content of first tab, second tab, and third tab. Tab names are first tab, second tab, third tab. Right, now let's run this. And you can see how the tabs are displaying here. First tab, second tab will display content for second tab, and this is the third tab. And if you see, the theme here is Flick theme, and if you want to change, you can change it by referring the themes which we already set up here. Alright, here we are making use of Flick, and if you need, you can try with different themes. That's all here in this video. Thank you for watching. Bye.